Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on the PlayStation 5 Pro, where we continue our adventure in Sim Update 5's beta. Yesterday we focused on the lovely PSVR 2 stuff that we checked out for the first time. Initial impressions were pretty great, just overall the VR controls I can't get into, honestly. I feel like there's a lot of work that needs to be done in order for that to be something that I would use full time. And just currently, I don't see myself ever using it. Just using the regular DualSense controller alongside of it is kind of where I'm at with that. So for today, we're going to just focus on the overall sim experience. We'll probably do some airline stuff, because I did a little bit of that yesterday, just on my own with an A330, and it's exactly what I was expecting from it, because on PC and Xbox, especially on the Xbox side, there was already a noticeable improvement with performance, the detail, the draw distance, and everything like that. So, we're going to do some more tests. We're probably going to do I always like going to LA for tests with the airliners, because I feel like it's a great example of just everything that the sim can be at its best, you know, with photogrammic imagery, draw distances, the amount of things that the sim needs to load. So that is going to be what we're going to do. We'll hop into the A330, we'll do our test flight that I love to do from LA to Palm Springs. A short flight, but one that can kind of showcase how the sim is performing. So that is going to be our goal to start things on off. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday, and let's have some fun in the SU5 Beta, which hopefully will not be a beta for very much longer. We'll see. We're also going to have the conditions set to everything live. So live weather, live air traffic, and of course all players with multiplayer on, just to kind of put the system to its limits. Handcrafted airport as well. And we'll see how load times are. We'll see how long it takes for the system to kind of get to a steady frame rate after loading on in. And we're going to do all that. If it's too cloudy, I might turn off the live weather. We'll see. Because it's looking a little bit stormy down in Los Santos. Hello, GDA. Alborg, J4, Silent. Escol. Summit. Single Shot. Simon. Sush. Hyper. And Sofiane Nadu. I'm sure I butchered that, but welcome to the stream. And Toby, welcome as well. And Joe. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Thanks for stopping on by. We're already loaded on in. Don't even have to wait anymore. Fantastic. Look at that. LA, and we're already just ready to go. Love that. And it was the biggest, because, you know, while we were testing on the PC and Xbox, that was the biggest thing I was looking forward to seeing on the PlayStation side, is I've seen people say, oh, there's a performance, there's nothing really different. I don't believe that. I do truly believe that there has been some great advancements with that. Maybe not on PC, maybe it's just kind of somewhat similar, but on the console versions for Xbox and PlayStation, I think there's been noticeable advancements regarding just performance, the visuals of the sim itself, load times. I mean, we just loaded an A330 into LAX in, like, no time. And that's amazing. At least I think so. So, whatever. Why is my wiper on? Hold up. And that makes me so happy. Like, it's so cool to be able to pop into an airline. Because airliners on console, I mean, the PlayStation side was different. It was already at a good point. But I feel like it's even better. Obviously, on the Xbox side of things, when the sim first launched, good luck flying an airliner, because it was horrendous at launch. So, where we are today, now on both consoles, is fantastic. Let me pop up here real quick, see what's going on at LAX. A beautiful sunrise happening to the east. We got the live traffic moving around. Because it was the first thing I noticed, because obviously I like to do just a lot of random tests on things. Did the A330 last night, and I was like, man, this is just fantastic. I mean, everything's just nice and snappy in the beta, and I love that. Because sure, you would expect that from like a Cessna 172 or even some of the private jets. But now that we're getting that in the airliners too, that were typically the more performance-intensive aircraft, and you're getting this level of performance on a console, makes me very, very happy. So let's get this pushback here. I don't have my button set up just yet, so we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way here. What do you think will come to the marketplace first? I'm hoping my C160 from Azure Poly. That's one thing I really want. Maybe the Juice Goose or Project Cart, one of those two fantastic vehicles to drive around in on the PlayStation would be cool. But yeah, well, I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with that. Oh, sorry, push back and then toggle the brakes. And hello Toby, hello Joe. I flew the Vision Jet in PSVR 2 last night during thunderstorms and 150-mile-an-hour wind. It was wild, I'm sure of that. Oh my goodness, you're at my hometown airport, LAX. Nice, Toby. What do you think of the VR on this game missed live yesterday? I mean, overall, I'm enjoying the VR stuff. Just the VR controls are the least likable thing. I just don't see myself using the VR Sense controllers. I'm just gonna stick to what I use fully on the PlayStation, which is the DualSense controller and the gyroscope controls. Did PMDG say 737 is coming to PS5? I mean, if it's coming in the first 20, I don't know. I don't think anybody's really knowing what's releasing in the first 20. But, I mean, eventually it would. And Samit, when is the update coming? It should... Well, the target is between now and Thursday. So, hopefully that'll make it. And Pikey, oh my goodness, with the 10 pounds. I love these lives. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy the content. And very much appreciate that super chat. Welcome, Monkey. Happy to have you here. Oops, hang on. Let me put the parking brake back on. But very much appreciate it. That is awesome. Glad you're enjoying the content enough to do that. Is it possible the update will come later today, or am I delusional? I mean, it's possible. I mean, I really don't know what their plans are, if it's going to be today. But it's today, tomorrow, or Thursday is kind of the goal. Hopefully they'll hit it, and we'll all be able to enjoy Sim Update 5 together. That would be ideal. I mean, just... I can't get over the performance. Oh, it's so nice finally having the beta, though, on PlayStation. I'm really hoping when Sim Update 6 goes into beta and everything like that, it'll release together with everything else. Because this was such a long wait. Oh, sorry, A330. I didn't mean to hit the brakes there. Let me reset this real quick. Get a little tower view from the distance. Oh, Simon's here. Very nice. We'll just pretend the tower's over here. Hey, Cowtown, how do you get the update, or how do you get the beta? So you get the beta by going here. I'll actually go into your main thing here, and then you go down to information. No. You just go to the store page. Is that the 3 button? Yes. You go here. You hit the 3 button in the store page, and then you click on the beta, and that's how you install it from there. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not what I meant to do. Oh. And now my screen's probably... Oh, crap. I hit the wrong flight sim. I went into the regular one. Oh, crap. But anyways, that's how you get the beta. Oh, crap. Answer us, please. What are you talking about? I've already answered. Weren't you the one that just asked about the PMDG 737? I already answered this. Goodness gracious. I spend more time in career mode. The only time I'm in free flight is for these streams. I want a CRJ and ERJ family, maybe even the MD95. I think the only CRJ in the marketplace currently is the one from Aerosoft, which is just the 2020 version. I know Flight FX is making a new one, which is exciting. And Joe, whenever Sim Update 5 releases, that is the day the marketplace opens up on PlayStation as well. It's all together. You should try airline and passenger missions on career mode is completely broken. I'll have to look into it. I joined late and didn't get to watch yesterday's stream. How's the PSVR 2? Justin, overall, really enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't enjoy was the VR controls. I just don't have any interest with that. I was just kind of fumbling between the Sense controllers and then going back to just the DualSense controller and doing that on my own is kind of how I was doing it. Because, yeah, just didn't really enjoy it too much regarding the VR controllers. But overall, the VR stuff was really fun. Going low and through the mountains in a helicopter or flying the F-18. And then we did a search and rescue mission in career mode, which was awesome. Loved it. And this is on the PS5 Pro, yes. When is SU5 coming? The hope is this week. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Joe, I mean, that's the thing I want to see changed anyways. Here, I'm going to speed this up a little bit here. We're going to... I didn't mean to click on the wrong one. I'm happy that's how it is, too. Because PC and Xbox, if you get the beta, you have to only have the beta installed. You always have to leave it. I was really hoping it was going to end up like this on PlayStation, where you can have both the regular version and the beta version installed separately. Love that. I like how this boots up with the wiper on. Is it because of the weather, I guess? It kind of sees that? That must be, because it didn't do that yesterday. Alright, let's do the pushback again.
Ground. Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Requesting pushback.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Pushback request accepted.
Hey Cow, first 2 times I tried the beta with live data at MCO and it crashed, unfortunately, working the 3rd time with AI. We can spawn into Orlando and see what that is. Orlando, right? We can spawn over there and see if we can replicate it. But welcome to the stream, Joel. Can you show the PS5? I don't have a PS5. I only have the Pro. But with this beta, you have to have... Oh, okay. Can you show the PS5 Pro setting? They're just medium. And Joe, I don't know if I finished talking about what I was going to talk about, but... that extra's going crazy. I agree with that. I mean, it's just... The only one that's really good at having a nice fluctuation of mission lengths is passenger transport. Medium cargo is always the same thing over and over and over again. I would love to see that be a little bit more unique. and have, you know, shorter ones, or if you do want longer missions, that's available to you. It's always been my main critique for most of the missions. Same with firefighting. I wish there was a lot more variance to it. So it's just like, hey, this first attack is going to have at least 2 drops on it, maybe 3. Sometimes it could be 1, and then depending on how much is needed to be done in the missions, kind of influences the price of it as well. And are you going to finish my pushback? You've done enough. We're good. You're going to slam us into the other thing. Okay, I'm just going to do it. Hang on. I don't know why they're going so far here. Goodness.
Alpha Sierra,
I don't even see the pushback tug.
request to end pushback received.
You also didn't enjoy. Well, that was all part of the immersion, Monkey. I'm telling you, that was all absolutely planned. You know, make it like we're in a small cockpit or something like that. You know, the helmet's really big, so you know, it definitely added to the immersion if it was intended or not. Had fun with the PSVR. The resolution takes a while to adjust to, but I couldn't get happy with the clouds. They seemed really blurry and difficult to position in space. That was the other thing too. I mean, I didn't really watch the stream back, so I don't know if you guys noticed it, but when you're in the headset, there's some weird, like if there's cloud cover on the horizon, there'd be this weird like pixelated thing going on way off in the distance that I wasn't too fond of as well. So I mean, we'll kind of see what happens. Obviously, it's the first iteration, so things will improve. At least, hopefully, that'll be the case, and we'll definitely see. You are welcome, Silent. Absolutely. And buttons. Remote cargo ops should be a thing. Still, I mean, I'm just glad we're finally getting into the heavy and super heavy cargo. Finally, I mean, my goodness, that took forever to get over to us. But yeah, remote cargo op should still be a thing. Obviously not releasing with Sim Update 5, but that's okay. I've been trying to kind of break my way into the oversized cargo stuff, but I keep getting errors in the menu, and then when I do get past the menu, it errors out in the flight, so it'll be just something I wait till it officially releases. Would have been nice if they put notification in the game to let us know we could play the beta. I mean, yeah, they never do anything in sim for that, because they announce it on their socials, the website, the forum, all that lovely stuff. And Pilot Pit Stop. The update is planned to release today, tomorrow, or Thursday. That's the target. I'm seeing a lot of complaints on the forums from the latest beta build. I haven't run into anything specific over here, so I'm assuming most of the complaints are from the PC side of things. So if you want to release Sim Update 5 on PlayStation, I'm all for it, because I've been very much enjoying my time with it. If PC wants to wait, they can do the beta longer or something. Get our flaps in the configuration we want. Hey, Monorific, welcome to the stream. And it's Nico. This is the Sim Update 5 Beta. That if you just go to the store page, if you own the digital version of Flight Sim, you can hit the 3 button over there to change the edition. The beta version is there to install. And Esco, no insider information about the 20 items that are releasing there. It'll be interesting to see if they're all planes, or if there's going to be some airports and liveries alongside of it. I would imagine it'll be a mix. of everything, which would be cool. I know a lot of you have been looking for deliveries. I mean, there's okay, we'll do 3 planes that I'd say are worth buying right off the bat. Azure Poly's C160. Simworks Kodiak 100. And if you want another business jet, the Citation 10 from Flight FX is a great one as well. But I mean, if you're looking for fighter jets, India Foxtrot Echo is a great developer for it. DC Designs. And of course, Heat Blur. Getting close to releasing their F4 Phantom. They've done an F14 as well. Yep, don't care. Let it all load on in. There we go. Got downtown LA hanging out. Bring this power on back. And Russell, hi Tim, hope all is well. The boom has noise now. I can't believe it. It's so weird actually hearing something after all this time. They still have not sorted out the bug with a Diamond D or Diamond 40. As soon as you release the brakes, it moves on its own without any throttle. Alright, here, hang on. I'll create a little list here of things we need to check out. So, Orlando, KMCO, brakes, sim, when loaded with live traffic. Diamonds, DA40 and G. Moves with no throttle. Alright. I'm going to clear out this live weather because I want to actually see what's going on with the draw distance. And obviously the clouds are not making that easy. There we go. I love that there's a lot less pop in. Obviously, I mean, you're not going to eliminate it completely. There's just, especially with an airliner, I mean, that's just not going to happen. But I just love that we're in an airliner with a full photogrammic city, and there's just, it saves a lot. Like, it's not completely refreshing every single thing that it loaded previously. So much nicer. Oh shoot, sorry. Yeah, I know. We're overspeed, calm down. I'm too busy looking at the scenery, alright? And Herminator, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. FCR is indefinitely not a thing on PlayStation. The developer, again, posted a thing where he's surprised by this decision. I continued to stand by I'm not surprised by the decision because flight control replay has been consistently terrible on PC and Xbox. So I can see why Sony used it, and they're like, we're not leaving this on here. It's just, it is not a good thing. So, again, like I've been saying, I'm hoping Asobo is planning on working with somebody else to bring us a new replay tool, or they're working on their own specifically in-house to bring over to all three platforms. Because Flight Control Replay is consistently terrible. The developer consistently focuses on his payware as opposed to doing anything to improve the in-sim one. So, I can tell you right now, we're not close to Flight Control Replay on PlayStation. Will it ever happen? Who knows, but we're not close to it. And Kaysen, I fully agree. I want to change my liveries in career mode as well. I'm not sure why they're having, because they talked about it in the developer stream where they said something with they ran into some issues in certain situations. I'm not sure why changing a livery is creating such a problem in career mode. If it's because of the custom names or something like that, I wouldn't mind if you just get rid of it if it means we can just pick our liveries. I don't want to have two of the same planes with the same livery, you know, all that type of stuff. It's like, let's just get to the point where liveries can be changed in career mode, and it would be perfect. So if it's like the names or the custom stuff that goes on the side of the plane, I don't really care about that. It could be blank. Just give me the liveries to choose from like I can in free flight. Would you say buying a traffic add-on is worth it? Not really. I never was, even on PC, everything is vanilla. I'm perfectly fine with the in-sim ATC ingestion. It all comes from Flight Radar. So, I mean, I just never bought any of that stuff. No golf streams. No golf streams on the marketplace. Looking forward to the PMDG 737. Nice Hartsfield, very nice. And Hey Couch is curious, but is Phoenix Arizona photogrammetry? Yes, it completely. I don't know. It's the second time that's happened now, where Phoenix just kind of disappears for some reason. Hopefully, it'll be back in the full release. Nice, Russell. Glad you're enjoying the VR. That's awesome to hear. Hi, Cal. You thinking the market will be something better graphics? I mean, I on console, I mean, it really all depends on what gets approved. I mean, there's some random dream scenery light. Honestly, I don't have any issue with the night lighting or lighting in general. But right off the bat, there's probably not going to be anything regarding lighting or anything like that. At least I would hope not. I'd rather them focus on getting new aircraft, helicopters, airports, and stuff like that, rather than scenery modifications right off the bat. Eventually, sure, that'll be a thing, but I wouldn't assume the first 20 would be taken up by that. Because that's yet another thing I've never spent any money on PC or anything. I am perfectly satisfied with the default visuals. Make sure I'm heading to Palm Springs still. It's to our right, but that's okay. We'll kind of head over the mountains here a little bit. There's no golf streams in the sim at all. At least I'm pretty sure there isn't one, especially in the marketplace. And hopefully so next. Have they added the oversized exam on the beta? It's unlocked, but you can't really get through it. But it'll be unlocked in the full release. Hello, Dennis. Hello, hello. What do you think of the Embraer E2? I mean, I'd love to see some Embraers in the sim. Instead of it just being Boeing and Airbus all the time. We have enough Boeing and Airbuses from third-party devs at this point. And yeah, we'll see 86. An algorithm, I don't think FCR will ever make it to PlayStation. At this point, there's a better chance of a new replay tool being developed for everything than Flight Control Replay ever making it to PlayStation. I mean, look how fast it loads everything, even though the showcase camera was all the way back in LA. Nice. And NK, I agree. If only the developer of Flight Control Replay would have been more focused on actually improving the in-sim one instead of releasing all these random add-ons that I find are absolutely pointless, then things might have been different, but again, you're not missing anything. That program sucks on Xbox and PC and has since the sim released, so... When I try to fly the A300, are we talking the 320, the 330, or just any of the 300? Oh my goodness, now I'm... Excuse me, goodness gracious, just trying to talk and everything's falling apart. Okay, so anyways, A300 career mode on beta, and I turn on the APU engine, the game crashed on base PS5. Well, I mean, I can always look at it on the Pro, but I don't have a base PS5, so... I cannot help with that. But yeah, it would be cool to see some liveries come over to the airliners and just other stuff too. Oh, I don't have my zoom in on external cameras set up yet. The biggest thing I'm interested to see with how things kind of have to go through a system here on PlayStation, how much things won't make it. Because I have a feeling M Scenery might not ever make it to the PlayStation side. We'll see. But I mean, that's the thing that's nice is, thankfully, with the new system that the marketplace is going to be getting, is if a developer continually releases absolute garbage onto the marketplace and continually gets negative reviews, A, that product can be removed, but if their products consistently get poor reviews, Or I hope, like M Scenery's case with their fake reviews that they put out, leads them to being removed from the marketplace completely. That should have already happened anyways, but hey, at least something's finally happening. Because the marketplace should be the pinnacle of flight sim marketplace. It's like, this is where the best of the best is at. You know that whenever you're shopping for something here, you're going to get the best product out there. Is how the in-sim marketplace should be. Pilot, if you're on the beta, you can absolutely join. This is free flight. Anytime we're live, it's free flight, so you're always welcome to join. The confirmation is the target release window, which started yesterday and goes till Thursday. Hopefully they'll be able to hit it, but we'll see. I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't think voting... I mean, I just... You shouldn't really have to vote on career liveries, you know? It's been something that they know people are wanting, so... I don't know. But hopefully, not too much longer to wait on that. VATSIM, yeah, anything that requires third-party software and installation, that's only going to be on PC. That'll never be a thing that comes to console like VATSIM and Beyond ATC and all that type of stuff. The only way that would happen is if they somehow make it work through the marketplace, but I don't think that's going to be a thing. Engine sounds aren't good on PS5. They're the same engine sounds on all the platforms. Been enjoying a flying game on PC lately called Sky Savior Helicopter, which is modern take of classic game Simcopter. Oh, very nice, Herminator. Very nice. And Given, love your content, bro. Keep it. Been learning a lot from this. Well, that's awesome to hear. Welcome to the live stream. Happy to hear you've been enjoying the content. There's sound packs for certain aircraft, not all of them. Some by the developer of Boris, and the other one's Echo 19. Those are the two top ones regarding audio. Yeah, Rob, I mean, it was in there for early testing. I think that was Sim Update 3 beta at that point when I did the 747 video. It'll obviously be in career mode with Sim Update 5 because it's part of the oversized cargo or oversized rating. So that'll be arriving here shortly as well. Which is going to be nice, instead of just flying the A320 and the 737 all the time. I'm just happy Oversized isn't getting pushed back to Sim Update 6, because I was getting a little bit worried that we were going to see another delay with it. But we are not. Finally. I don't know, Rob. I haven't paid much attention to the 747. Because again, that wasn't really part of any certification. It was just kind of there for passenger transport. And that was the only way to test it in like the summer of last year. But it's going to be available for, I would assume, cargo as well. Because it's part of the oversized rating. I appreciate it, algorithm. Very much appreciate that. I mean, I looked at it. It looks cool, the Legendary Pilots thing and all that, but if I'm gonna be flying, I want to spend most of my time on this sim. Hey Kyle, hope you're doing well. Hope you had a nice vacation getaway. Absolutely, welcome to the stream, Kyle. Hopefully you've been well as well. But yeah, it was a great trip. Got to see my F-117. Some other nice sights. It was nice and relaxing. See, I should have taken this trip earlier, because then we would have got Sim Update 5, PSVR 2, all that good stuff earlier. So Asobo was just going off of my vacation schedule. So when I'm gone in like September, October, that's probably when Sim Update 6 will release with new stuff while I'm gone. So just Asobo, if you're watching, I'm sure you're scheduling this all down already. And I'm just talking about the heavy and super heavy cargo. I don't know why they changed the name, but it used to be the heavy cargo certification. They renamed it because apparently it was confusing. I don't know how, but it's just the renamed version of what we've been waiting for this whole time. How does it go? I can't race on anything sim after PSVR 2, so I think it'll be the same for my 2024. Astro, I mean, honestly, I'm not too, like, I need to be in VR all the time, so I always switch regardless of what I'm doing with VR or not VR. And for content's sake, which, by the way, I'm glad everybody did enjoy the stream yesterday. It was my first time doing a live stream in VR. So I'm glad it was enjoyable to watch, and it wasn't nauseating is what I'm trying to, whatever I'm trying to say. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a nice thing that I kind of dive into from time to time if I'm interested in doing a low flight or something in career mode. Maybe doing some crop dusting in VR would be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that with the AN2. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's just something that it's fun to have as an option. Just, you know, like, oh, I'm in the mood for some VR today. So instead of always being a flat screen, it's nice to have that choice now. Hope the PS5 gets the H500C helicopter. Would like to own it and fly it. Nice, Steven. We'll see. And Brian, how's VR and PS5 Pro? I'm enjoying it. Just don't like the VR controls. I think they're clunky. Didn't really use it for too long, and I was like, I'm good. Went back to just using the DualSense controller with my gyroscope, and then just, you know, interacting with the cockpit like normal. Yeah, Kyle, because, you know, the developer stream, I was like, yeah, got the video out. Glad everybody enjoyed that as well. I was like, great, everything's releasing next week. And then Friday came around, oh, the PlayStation 5 Sim Update 5 Beta's out. Now it's like, oh, man. Well, that's all right. Still glad you guys enjoyed the VR stream yesterday. Very much appreciate the continued support, even if some of my content is a little bit delayed. But we're here. We're ready for Sim Update 5's official release, where we'll dive into oversized cargo, the marketplace items that release on PlayStation finally. The third-party drought has come to a close. I'm just gonna overfly Palm Springs here, and then we'll loop around for our landing. And don't mind the mountains, they'll probably pop a lot, especially this stretch here, because you can see the line of imagery change. Obviously this is the newer one, this is older over here. It always does this pop. I'm hoping they fix that at some point, but that's been happening forever on all the platforms. I'm sorry? Let's say, I'm like, why are you not turning off? Unbelievable. But yeah, that stretch of mountains there always freaks out for whatever reason. They've yet to fix that. Honestly, I think it does it a lot around here for some reason. Because you can even see it in the desert there. I tried to land that today, landed, but the brakes in VR ain't work. Says it's L2, but does nothing. Yeah, that I can't help you with, because I don't know what the keybinds are for that. Isn't Square on the Sense controller? Because if Square's there, I mean, I guess some of the buttons didn't do what they do on the thing, which was really weird. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm definitely good. And just the overall interacting with the cockpit with those... Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was going up in speed here. But yeah, just interacting with the VR controllers is kind of weird in general. Like, sometimes something's in the way, you have to kind of lift the controller to go over some... I don't know, it's just... just give me the VR part, and I'll stick with my DualSense controller. Didn't you put in a holiday request at Asobo? Shocking, bosses. No, this was just a surprise when I was like, hey, you know what, I'm heading out. Maybe that's why they did it. They were angry about it. They're like, we're going to release this thing while he's gone. It's unbelievable. VR comes out with the Sim Update 5 beta. Or, release. Sim Update 5's release, which is planned for this week. Either today, tomorrow, or Thursday. Is the target. It may not make the target. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they changed it to oversized, and it seemed like Marcel didn't know why either. I don't... it was heavy and super heavy cargo since release. Actually, since the beta before that, or the random server test thing. And then they all of a sudden changed. I don't know why. It's whatever. And hello, Viking. Welcome to the stream. And Top Ramen Hi Cow made some tribute art for you. Oh my. Very much appreciate it. You can send it to my Twitter. You can send it to my Discord. Which, by the way, I haven't even put the Discord out here very much anymore. Hang on, let me do that while the plane veers or careens to the ground here. But yeah, you could just post it there if you want. That's cool. I've never had anybody do that before. How do I do this again? Oh yeah, there it is. Copy, and then paste, and then... Oh, I should have probably... Hang on, edit. Oh, whatever. Now everybody thinks it's like a phishing link or something. It's the Discord server link. Hang on, now let me get rid of that. I need to put some extras. Hang on. My Discord. There we go, that looks better. Instead of just a random link to who knows where. I mean, it says Discord, but still. There we go. That's better. But very much appreciate it, Top Ramen. I look forward to seeing it. Every time I try to do the hook endorsement certification in Flight Sim 2024, Once I connect the cargo to the heli, it causes the cargo to do donuts in the air and makes it difficult to fly. I mean, I can always do that again real quick. And emulate, yep, this is multiplayer. Betas are always the same. Hey, Kiwi's here. And we got Simon, and I think somebody else left. They had enough of flying with me. That's fine. It's okay. I won't be sad about it the rest of the day. It's all fine. No worries. No, there won't be any... I mean, there's going to be the ATR for regional flying, which is going to be really cool in career mode finally. That's coming along Sim Update 5. And then, of course, the AN2 Antonov will be utilized for firefighting, agricultural spraying, I think passenger transport and cargo, which I can't wait to fly that. Been having a blast with that aircraft, which is awesome. But there definitely won't just be a... I mean, the 747 should be utilized, or available to use, of course. So, I mean, there's going to be some stuff that's already in the sim, but finally getting into career. But nothing that we don't know about. Yep, Bryant. I mean, that's exactly where I'm at. It's just kind of a... I mean, I have 600 plus hours with the DualSense controller. I'm not going to just swap over to something else. Plus, it really doesn't add too much for me, honestly. We'll see as improvements happen. Maybe I'll go into it down the road. But just in its current state, I'm not really missing out on much. And hello, Paul. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Where are you flying? We're in Palm Springs, California. We did a flight from LAX. And now I'm just doing a little pattern here to decrease our altitude and get a nice approach into the airport. Nice, Joe. Very nice. And Odin, my day's going great. Hopefully yours is as well. Been flying the F-27 a lot. Love it. Nice, Simon. I'd be highly surprised if M Scenery ever makes it to PlayStation. But if they do, a bunch of negative reviews can kick them off anyways, so it all works out. They should have already been kicked out anyways. I don't care that they make cheap planes and all that stuff. There's plenty of planes that are at a lower price point that are actually excellent and worth the money. I'll never understand that argument. It's like, oh, well, you know, not everybody wants to spend $30 on a plane or anything like that. It's like, you don't have to spend $30 on a good plane. We've gotten plenty that are in the $10 to $20 range that are a blast to fly and actually, you know, worth that price. So, we'll see. We shall definitely see. And Captain, it could come out today, could come out tomorrow, and it could come out Thursday. That is the target window. It could also not come out at all this week. We'll see. Do we know if they will let us have different skins for aircraft in career? They're still working on it. It doesn't sound like we're close to it still, unfortunately. Have you got everything live in all players? Yep. All players, live air traffic, live, well, not live weather, but live time. And all that good stuff on US East servers. Oh yeah, they definitely put... I mean, that should be a reason to be removed from the marketplace anyways. It's so evident they have fake reviews because they release something brand new and it has 400, 200 reviews at 5 stars. Like, okay. How that isn't just an immediate ban from the marketplace is beyond me. But yeah, don't mind the tiles here. Palm Springs is just really broke because it's. I think it's going back to that bug where it went through the different tiles. So if you go to mapping software and you're at a certain distance from Earth, you get a different layer. And I think that's what it's doing, is it's kind of going between the high altitude imagery and the low altitude imagery, and it's kind of just fighting between it, so. And it always has happened here on all the platforms, I don't know why. But Palm Springs is just a little bit weird. I'm just glad we're finally getting to where I don't think it's going to be public written reviews, but the reviews you can actually write, and it'll go to both Microsoft and the developer of the aircraft. Which is a step in the right direction, because the star system I always felt was the dumbest thing anyways. It's useless for the customer, it's useless for the developer. It's just, yeah. So I'm glad we're getting somewhere. I would still like to see written reviews from people that have bought it on the marketplace. Because, you know, it's nice to know why it's reviewed that way. Is it like a really big game-breaking thing, or is it just a minor thing? You know, stuff like that. The sim update, I mean, typically in the late morning in the US, so kind of 2 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock in the morning Pacific. But there's not a like hard set time. It could always just randomly happen. And Jeff, very good afternoon to you. Welcome, welcome. And there's Jeff on the runway. Welcome. Very much a pleasant welcome. Oops, too busy getting the other shots. Kind of veered over to the right a little bit. Coming in here a little hot. It's okay though, we'll slow it down just in time. CGBKB? Is that AI? Or is that actually a player? Oh, it is AI, okay. Just a random tail sign. Nice A10 pig. ZX6 and a Vision Jet. Nice. Wanted to get over here and see Simon's Landing. Gears should pop in here shortly. There they go. Oh, very nice, Simon. Very nice. Sweet. All right. Yes, even the ground reload's weird. Yeah, it's just something fishy going on here. But alright, sorry to everybody that popped in here. We're gonna head over to another location. That was a great flight, though, from LA to Palm Springs. Love it. Somebody said something about Ireland. Let's head to Ireland here. The Cliffs of Moher. Can't wait to dive into World Update Australia again. Always love flying down there. Excited to do another before and after video. Now, it is a point of interest, so it should look pretty decent. Alright. The other thing I want to do here is kind of run through some of the things. Let me see. Where did I write it down here? Oh, there we go. Oh, shoot. Yeah, hang on. Before I head there, though, to the... hang on. I'm going to go to... What's the closest airport to... Was it here? Oh, crap. Oh, there it is. So let's head to... Oh, we actually have a grass runway there? Nice. We'll head to Echo India India Romeo. Inishir is the airport we'll take off from. So if you just head there, I'm going to do a quick test here to see if everything's all good. In Orlando, I'll just pop in the A330 real quick. See if we run into any issues with loading in. Exactly, Paul. Oh, nice. Top ramen. Very nice. For multiplayer models, yes, on the airliners. It's just something that any builds will have to do something with. Just the draw distance. So, yep, no issue loading into Orlando. There we go. And I guess we'll do the flight in the DA-40, so we'll do that. Ooh, right there. Then we'll head over to the cliffs. An RC... No, it is not released. This is just the beta. It is planned, or targeted to release this week is their goal. Hopefully it will, because I'm loving the beta. Let me also clear out the engine covers here. Oh my goodness gracious. Excuse you. This is unbelievable. Multiplayer matching looks great, though, so far. Haven't seen any nonsense going on, which is great. Okay, just getting shoved out of the way now. This is fantastic. Alright. Have I played the... Oh, yeah. I started with Centuries of Flight. Back in the early 2000s. This was my first dive into flight sim. I was wondering why I saw the blades. Hang on. There's another plane. So, I released the parking brakes and I'm not seeing any movement. Let me see on the runway. Maybe it's because we're uphill. Was this a regular sim, like just base public version of the sim issue? Or was this a beta issue? Because in the beta, I'm not seeing this happening. Let that RPM come down here. Interesting. So if you move the throttle, it doesn't... Okay, so it seems to happen when you interact with it. So right off the boot, it doesn't. But for some reason, if you mess with the throttle, then it does it. Oh, now it's not doing it. I don't know what's happening. But now we're good. And we're now inside the F-27, which is fantastic. At least we got the safety procedures here. Let me go ahead and check those out while we're here. This is unbelievable. What am I... Why? What am I looking at here? Alright, let's get up in the air here. Do I have gyroscope on? I do. Perfect. I almost said furfic. Don't know why, but whatever. To the cliffs. ZX6. Oh, I think you're here now, right? You are. Okay, perfect. But if anybody else wants to join, the airport was Echo India India Romeo EIIR. Was that a little wake turbulence there? It is a little wake turbulence. Look at that. What? Did they actually improve that? Nice. Yeah. This is the first time I've actually seen it legitimately do something. We've had like little indications that it's a thing, but this is the first time I've actually seen it functioning. Oh god, the F-27 has a very short draw distance. Any builds, you need... Look at that, though! That is awesome. It's about time that finally does something. I mean, my goodness, it's always just been a non-factor. But yeah, any builds, you need to get a better draw distance on the F-27. That thing disappears 10 feet away. Josh, I mean, the target is today, tomorrow, Thursday. I'd probably guess Thursday, but hey, if it shows up Tuesday or Wednesday, that's cool too. But no definitive answer on that. I don't want to say a specific day, and then everybody's gonna get mad when it doesn't happen. This looks awesome. Oh my goodness. And then oh, yep, the wake turbulence sure works. It does something nowadays. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Wow, I can't believe that's finally functioning correctly. I again, Captain, there's no prior knowledge of how things release. It just releases when they're ready to release it. A10 going for a strafing run. Shout out to the A10 for getting not retired. Supported to 2030 finally. Don't know why they were going to retire it anyways. There's no other plane like it. Look at the C-17 shadow down there. Nice. Oh, Adam, I am as well. That's going to be so fun to have. Excited to mess with it. Yeah, I saw that, Paul, but I'm glad. You know, it's nice to finally see that going on. It really is. Like, you notice, even though the A10's been passed, you still kind of run through its wake turbulence. Very cool. Let's head back over to the cave, or the cliffs, not caves. There's really not a specific time frame. It's just it it might be in the late morning, it could be the early afternoon. So it's just like I said, it just releases when it releases. Beautiful. We'll go in between those 2 points here. By the way, let me add a little bit of wind here. That way we get some waves in the water down below to really amp up the views we got going on. Or, oh, there we, oh, yeah, of course, then it does it at that. Perfect, thank you for that. And you know what? We'll do one more pass. Let me create my work of art here. Get a little few clouds in here. little bit more wind. Bring that time up to the sunset. And now let's turn around. And then we'll head out. I don't mean to keep going back and forth here, but it looks really cool. Right, Paul? I agree. It's because oversized cargo shouldn't be unlocked in the beta. It's not really supposed to be there. It'll be unlocked in the full release. And people try to tell me this sim doesn't look good. Lex, no, we do not know what the 20 item... We know there's 20 items, but we don't know what they are specifically just yet. We will all find out together when the marketplace releases with the public release of Sim Update 5. Hello, Marco and Castaway, and of course Calzone. Happy to have you here, flying along with everybody else in the beta build of Sim Update 5 on the PlayStation 5. Oh, you're welcome, Joe. I mean, AI traffic still needs improvements. There's situations where they're not doing what they're supposed to, especially on taxi. But we can always check again, because we can see if anything else has changed. Let's head to the next airport over here, which I think is going to be that grass runway right in front of us. Perfect. Get a little sunset landing in there. My wallet is cowering in the corner waiting for the marketplace. Uh-huh. Definitely looking forward to seeing what they release. Is the weather radar fixed? Do I have a radar on this? I don't know if I really have a... Because if we're talking the airliners, I don't really know. I've never used them specifically. All I do know is the radar looks a lot nicer now than it ever did, because the ugly pixelated nonsense is gone, thankfully. Keep that on, actually. Change the weather to a stormy day. They still got to work on the cursor because it still likes to be a little bit of a mess. But you can see now it's more that nice fluid radar look instead of that just boxy pixel all over the place, which is much nicer. See if I can get it to a thunderstorm, get some other colors in here. Nope, still doesn't like to go all the way down for some reason. There we go. You got that, and of course this is built into the weather systems now as well. So if the plane does support the weather radar in the cockpit, you'll end up seeing it looking like that as well. Because there's options for it, but I can't do it with this specific plane. So we'll look at it a little bit later. I didn't mean to do all that. Sorry, plane. Would have got through it quicker, but the cursor wasn't wanting to highlight correctly for some reason. There we go. Now we're set to live time and live weather. Let me circle around because I'm sure we passed the airport. We did. It's okay. We're not too far back. Marketplace is closed on PS5. Yes, but with Sim Update 5's release, it won't be. I'm glad you enjoy it, Simon. I want to live in this game. Oh. Sounds like a plan. How do you know if there are going to be any stability or performance updates in Sim Update 5 for PlayStation? How do I... What? I mean... I'm not sure. Sim updates are always focused on that. Because I'm not quite understanding the question. All I do know is you notice the performance and just overall work of the sim has improved from the Sim Update 4 stuff. And yes, Lex, that is true. The target release started yesterday, and then today, Wednesday, and Thursday is when they want to release it. Now, is it going to release? We'll see. I'm hoping it does. I love it. So... is it going left to right, I'm assuming? I can never find these grass runways. Oh, no, I see it now. Thanks to the red farmland. Have visuals. Have ourselves some visual of the airport. 787 is not in career mode. And still is needing some work. So if that's the only plane you want from the Premium Deluxe, I wouldn't say it's worth it right now. Unfortunately. We're gonna have a very, very slow landing here because we got the headwind. That's why we're just almost looking like we're floating through the sky here. Yeah, sorry, Scott. I mean, I'm waiting for that too because I'd love to do the 787 in career, but we will have to wait a little bit longer on that. And you're good, Adam. I mean, it's just it's all part of sim updates. Those are always going to be the major ones that focus on performance, stability, just overall sim, you know, all that type of stuff. So you can always expect further improvements on that from these updates. Oh my goodness, there's some sheep. Or no, yeah, those are sheep. Nice. We got sheep. They're hanging out on the field here. We got a lovely, lovely little headwind here that is going to make this landing quite difficult. Little crabbing to the right. Put in a little left rudder. Idle out the engine. Float it a little bit. Nice and gusty. And we have arrived at our destination. Oh. Alright, wind's really wanting us to go left here. Come on. Get off the runway for castaway here. In JBM, right? No, the VL3. Oh yeah, JMB. Apologies. Oh, nice, nice. Float it. Oh, the seat's in the way. Very nice, castaway. Come on, brakes. Was that... Hang on. Was that the A-10 that just knocked us over? Here, can you go full power on the A-10, please? Oh, wait a minute. No, hang on. Well, no, it should... Was it Pigtown's avatar? No, but I'm dragging him with me. I don't know what that was. It must have been a random little thing on the ground. Because I wasn't sure if that was like wake turbulence just knocked us over or what. Because I didn't feel like I was going... I wasn't going fast. Maybe I'll get my answer from here. No, it's gonna be in reverse, so I won't. Here, go full power on the C-17. Just gotta wait for the stream delay there. I don't really notice anything really happening there. There we go. I think it's... Oh, no. I don't know what that was. That was weird. It was pushing us back a little bit, which was cool. Interesting. Oh, alright. I guess it was just a random little hill in the ground there. Anyways. And TCT, I mean, it could still happen today. I mean, it's only 10 o'clock, so it could still happen. But the target is today, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we'll see. We shall absolutely see. Let's see here. Let us fly. Let us fly. I'd fly the C-17, but unfortunately that still has the audio broken. Unfortunately. At least when you're flying it yourself. Let's just do... You know what? Let's do the Boom Supersonic, since I can finally enjoy it in this sim. And let's go from Heathrow to Amsterdam. Or south of Amsterdam. It'll take us 48 minutes with the Boom Supersonic. Seems kind of... Really? I feel like it's going to go a little bit faster than that. I guess we'll find out. So meet me over at Echo Golf Lima Lima of Heathrow. Think you hit a molehill. Uh-huh. The 787 will be available in the marketplace once they get things situated. Because right now it's just... It is not. But eventually down the road, yes. I'm loving the PSVR 2 mode. Very nice, Embrace. Glad you're having a blast with it. I did yesterday as well. It was a fun stream. I think that's everything on this. I still can't believe it took this long to get an audio fix. Goodness. I just realized we're not loading in the texture here for some reason. Or is that just how the texture looks? For some reason. Because everything else is loaded in, so I guess it's just a weird texture. Oh crap, that was still booting up, sorry. I do not have any experience with this plane. There goes Marco. Kaylee, welcome on back. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. That is true, Herminator. Are you done with my stream and you're like, why doesn't he just end it at this point? We'll do this flight here anyways and we'll probably wrap it up. Just a nice little quick flight. We'll see how the boom actually does. Because again, I didn't fly it at all. because I'm not going to fly a silent boom supersonic, because it defeats the whole purpose of the thing. What was that? Oh, that was another boom. It looked like a UFO for a second. Uh-oh. Simon is using the new hanger tool. Oh no. How do I clear out of this default screen here? Oh, there we go. I'm still hoping they bring the Overture. Because if you don't know, Boom Supersonic, this is their test bed vehicle. They plan on making a supersonic airliner. I'd love to have that come into the sim and then be a career mode thing. That would be fun. This thing doesn't have good performance, though. It's kind of like the C-17, where it's kind of sluggish. And by kind of sluggish, I mean a lot. Maybe that's another reason I didn't fly it too much. That's alright. Let's get out of here, huh? I don't know what that extra audio is, but it's weird. Oh, this thing is twitchy. Holy crap. I might turn down the wind a little bit. We're wobbling a lot. Why is this so, like, I'm barely like, oh my goodness. Is it like that with the stick too, or is it just the wind? Turn down the wind a little bit. This thing's wily. I'm fine with the clouds, but I don't know what was going on there. Get ready for the sonic boom. It'll be a little lighter, though. It shouldn't be as loud, since that's kind of the whole point of this thing. Just that subtle one, because that's the whole point, is to create the speed, but without all the noise. Or at least less of it. I don't know why this thing's so... I'm assuming it's just a gyroscope thing where it just makes it not enjoyable to fly. Because I'm assuming there's like no dead zone, so it's just really sensitive to what's happening. Oh, there's no interior in the cockpit. Yeah, this thing is weird. I guess it's just a draw distance thing. Oh, it's already gone there. Wow, that is such a terrible draw distance. Just right there and it's gone. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the performance of this thing either. Hey, perfect. Welcome to the stream. Great stream, Tim. Gotta go. See you next time. All right, Simon, thanks for stopping on by. Glad you enjoyed the stream. And the finest member for 4 months. Kyle, welcome back from your trip. I'm happy to be back, but thank you for being a member for 4 months. And welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a great Tuesday. And Sippy, welcome to the stream. And the finest with $1.99, late to the show. Appreciate all you do. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That is all. I'm glad you continue to enjoy the content, finest. Any update on the 747-8 coming up? Honestly, they haven't really talked about the 747 too much, to be honest with you. I'm trying to trim this out so I can get a flyby here. But yeah, they need to work on that draw distance. At least I can finally hear this thing. Oh, man. Because they did great with the audio of this. It was always so fun hearing everybody else fly it, because that was the only way you were able to hear it on PlayStation. Nice F-18, pig. Plus, I mean, the whole thing that's nice now, too, is... You know, you're flying around, and it's like, you know what? I plan on doing something here. Hopefully this doesn't break the stream now. Oh, hang on. I have it plugged in. Hold up. I'm spoiling the surprise. It was supposed to be a really cool reveal, and now I've messed it all up because I didn't realize I unplugged it. Oh. I don't even know if it does it from in the... You might have to restart it. We'll see. Now I'm trying to break everything here. Hang on. Oh. I need to just set this thing out. I'm not doing the whole... Oh, I have to do the whole thing here? Are you kidding me? No, just let me have it set. I don't care. Just go. It just turned off, didn't it? Oh. Well, anyways. I don't feel like setting that all up. I need to set my play area anyway, so it just knows. Because I'm not doing all that right now. Hopefully it wasn't a blank screen the whole time. Great. Well, anyways, I was going to say you could just dive into VR, but of course it lost its setup. It's probably because of the microphone that's right there. It's like, just let me do the sitting position one. I don't need to do the whole room here, please. Whatever. But anyways, you get my point. This is just the beta, Sim Update 5 beta. I did put beta in this. I'm not clickbaiting people, am I? I'm pretty sure I put beta in the thing. I want to double check that now. Okay, yes, I did do Sim Update 5 beta. Oof. Because I'm not that channel out here where I'm clickbaiting everybody. Sim Update 5 out now. But no, this is just the beta. How are we doing on our flight? Yeah, they still need to work on the cursor. Because it still runs into situations where now I don't have any toolbar access at all. Is that because of VR? What is it again? Is it starting that? No. Oh, crap. I don't remember what the keybind is for the EFB toggle. Oh well, I guess we'll just kind of figure it out. Because yeah, I don't have any... can't interact with the toolbar anymore. I think the VR thing kind of caused a little bit of mayhem there. I still think it would have been kind of cool if they brought in some, like, activities alongside of this. You know, to actually do the legitimate things that they do on the tests. We're Mach 1 and almost a half. Because you can see it right there. I think I'm over speeding the aircraft though. I have red flashing lights on my controller. So that means everything is going optimal here. We're almost bingo fuel here as well. Oh, that's good, because I can't get to the EFB now. Good. Hang on. What's the EFB toggle again? I never use that button, but I need it now because I can't get to it otherwise. Hey, only an 876. Did a nice little A330 flight. Did some other little flights around Ireland, and now we're just using the EFB, or the EFB, the Boom Supersonic, that now finally has audio. Oh, I have no control over any... The cursor mode's completely interesting. I'll have to do some investigating on that, because I think trying to go into VR and Because that's just completely useless to me now. Interesting. I hope they can get the Dark Star back into 24. I miss that plane. That was such a fun one to fly. Because as fast as this one is, the Dark Star was a lot faster, and it was always fun flying at a really high altitude and just blasting across Earth. I'm hoping Paramount and Asobo can get something going and bring the Top Gun stuff back. We've almost reached land. Very good. Start diving in. Still need to get my external camera because the default, I don't know why the default camera angle is so far away anyways, but I need to get that set up in the beta. But yeah, some XB1 performance work needs to be done for sure. Because you even get these hangs over water, so something a bit wonky with it. And if we run into an airport that looks good, we'll probably go for it. Because the fuel situation is becoming a bit dire here. Fuel low. That's alright. That's why I turned the afterburners back on, because that's how you save fuel. Am I still on the flight path here? I am. We're heading the right way still. Oh, nice. Hello, Marco. Oh, that would look cool from inside. I ruined the shot by being outside. Nice. Can I have some of your fuel? A little mid-air refueling of the supersonic testbed vehicle. Oh, this looks great, Marco. I love it. Okay, so we have no EFB. I mean, we technically do. But I can't interact with anything because the cursor broke after we left VR. I'm almost out of fuel. So yeah, we'll hope for the best and find an airport that's suitable for this and go from that. Because I don't have my cheat repair fuel button set up either. Nice. I don't know where that audio was coming from because all I see is Marco. But it sounded cool regardless. You see that orange next to bingo? That's all the lovely fuel on board we got left. But I think it'll just be enough here. I'm sure this landing is going to go poorly as well. I'm not having high hopes for it. That's so funny with the gyroscope. Interesting. I'll have to write a report on that. Oh crap, we're actually getting to the airport I wanted to. Nice. Okay. Honestly, wasn't expecting we were going to get there. But I knew that 40 minutes was nonsense. It's like there's no way it's going to take us 40 minutes to get over there in this thing. Oh, there's sound for the XP1. Why? Is nobody hearing the audio? I'm assuming the audio is fine. Gears down. Look at those long legs. Because I think this is a runway right to our left. Yes, it is. Perfect. Almost kind of reminds me of F-16 gears. Or even F-18. We have this one little window. Oh shoot, that's not the button I wanted to hit. Sorry. We're gonna do this all from first person as well. See how this goes. We're gonna keep a faster speed as well. I don't want to go too low with it. We have a long runway. I wonder if the chute actually works on this.
Think rate.
I don't know why my virtual display is so zoomed in either. That's a bit weird. Okay, I did not mean to descend that much there. I was too busy looking at that screen. Oh, there's no drag chute? Oh, that's disappointing. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't. Because, I mean, that can be simulated in the sim now. But yeah, the boom just... It has some performance and optimization that needs to be done on it still. That was fun. Nice little quick flight from London over here. Oh, forgot my camera's all the way back there. Oh, well, that's because we're faster than the speed of sound from the front. That is intentional. Nice. Anybody else landing? Oh. Pig already landed? What in the world? Seems to have happened over here. Hang on, let the F-18 model load on in. Almost there. But yeah, still not thrilled with the optimization of the boom. Because watch, if we go with something else, like let's do the F-18. Oh, I see, Paul. You were just... Yeah, I gotcha. You were just explaining that to that comment. Gotcha. Because I was like, I know the audio shouldn't be an issue right now. And I feel like the Boom Supersonic is going to be one of those planes that has kind of a lingering effect. I've never noticed that before. There's a... What is going on with the canopy? Oh, there it goes. Here, I'm going to redo that. Hang on. I feel like the Boom is going to be one of those planes, because of its poor optimization, it'll kind of linger throughout the sim's time frame that you leave it open. Because I just want to test something. Because ever since we were in there, you noticed that everything was just kind of a lot more frame drops and everything, and that's because of that specific plane. There's just some optimization that needs to be done with it. Because what we're going to do is we're going to just pop into the F-18 at the same airport, just right off the bat, and it'll probably be a much different experience. Everything will load in nice and fast, just like the A330 in the beginning and everything else that we flew beforehand. Everything was nice and smooth and great. Get into the Boom Supersonic, and then it's kind of like, okay. In the marketplace there now, I mean, what is it? And Weirdy, hello, welcome to the stream. And hello, CJs. But Brawl, is the marketplace there now? I mean, It will be with Sim Update 5's full release, which should be any day now, hopefully. Alright, go back to the same airport. Let's try this again. Oh, wait, where were we? We were over here. Yep, CJs, we did a flight from LAX to Palm Springs. And it was glorious. Absolutely loving the performance and everything out of Sim Update 5. Because, you know, as you know, I was already enjoying my time on the PlayStation version of the Sim. And that's already been put up to another level of me enjoying it on this Sim. I mean, it's up to you, Weirdy. I mean, it's only 6 gigabytes, so it's not a big install or anything, but it should be out this week. But see, you can already see the models loaded in properly and everything else, so it's just something with the Boom Supersonic leaves a lingering issue, which isn't surprising. Immediately knew there was something weird with the optimization of the Boom Supersonic anyways from the start. Because now we don't have that weird little opening under the canopy. Everything's nice and smooth. That audio glitched out a little bit. So yep, that pretty much clarified, because I'm very, very picky about that stuff, and that's why I notice it. It's like, okay, something isn't 100% going on. Because now you can see the F-18 is great. There isn't these random stutters happening or low memory things. Just something improperly done with the optimization of the Boom Supersonic. So alright everybody, I think we're going to wrap it on there. We got over 2 hours on today's stream, diving into a little bit more of Sim Update 5's beta, which again, we are in the target window. Between today, Wednesday, and Thursday is their target release window for Sim Update 5's public release. Now, what that means is it could not release in these days. I'm hoping that's not the case. We'll see. But, all I know is my experience has been fantastic. That's all I know. So, thanks for watching, everybody. And, oh, hang on. I'm so happy that they have to test everything that's going on in PS5 Marketplace. It won't be perfect, but M Scenery will definitely not make it. I don't think they will, and it's beautiful. I love it. And I agree with you. I mean, if it doesn't make it there, it shouldn't be on the other stuff. I wholeheartedly agree. But alright, everybody. Thanks for flying along with me in Sim Update 5's beta on PlayStation 5. And maybe later today we'll be diving into the full release. We'll see. But either way, we'll be back again tomorrow, regardless, to dive into some more. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will talk to you guys next time. Goodbye! And yes, CJs, it was. And then there's no Marketplace, no. That'll come with the full release. But alright, goodbye, everybody!